I wasn't sure what to expect with this product. The reviews were a mix of high praise and tough criticism. Curious to find out the truth, I decided to put it to the test. Here, I'll break it all down and give you the real scoop. Let's dive in. If this has caught your interest, there's a discounted link in the description where you can find all the details. Might be worth checking out while the price is still good. Alright, so I've been using these new wireless earphones for a little while now, and I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed with them, especially considering the price. Let's start with the sound quality because that's where these really shine. They have this clarity and precision in the mids and highs that you'd expect from more premium models. The XMEMS drivers really do their job, delivering a nice balance between deep bass and crisp treble. It's the kind of sound you'd probably call audiophile grade, which is not something you get every day in this price range. Now, when it comes to the bass, there are a few mixed opinions. For me, it's decent, but some people might find it a little too boosted or not punchy enough, especially if you're a bass enthusiast. Personally, I think it's fine for most types of music, but if you're really into heavy bass, you might want to adjust the EQ settings a bit. Speaking of which, the app that these earphones connect to is super useful. You can fine-tune the sound to your liking, which is a big plus if you find the high frequencies a bit too sharp like I did at first. Once I adjusted the EQ through the app, it made a noticeable difference. The app works pretty well overall, though I did have a couple of hiccups with the firmware updates at first. It wasn't a huge issue, just a quick reset and I was good to go, but it's worth noting that sometimes the pairing process can be a little finicky. As for comfort, these things are pretty solid. They fit securely, which is great because I've used them for hours without any discomfort, and I also like that they work well for smaller ears. Some people mentioned that the ear tips could be better quality, and I can see where they're coming from, just something to keep in mind if you're really picky about that stuff. The active noise cancellation, ANC, works pretty well overall. It's not the absolute best in its category, but it does a good job in most environments. In places with a lot of sudden noises, like on a bus or in a crowded public space, it might struggle a little bit, but for regular commutes or just chilling at home, it's more than enough. The ANC, along with the ARI adaptive noise reduction, helps block out a lot of background noise, making the listening experience much more immersive. One thing I've noticed, though, is that the case could be a little more durable. The material is prone to getting dirty easily, which is a minor thing, but still worth mentioning. And while I think the design looks fine, it might not be for everyone. It's definitely functional, but not super flashy or anything. Battery life is solid. You get up to 43 hours of total playback, which is plenty for me, but I guess some people might expect even more in this day and age. Still, I'm not complaining, it definitely gets me through my whole day without needing a charge. So, to wrap it up, these earphones are a great option for anyone who's looking for a solid pair of wireless ANC earbuds without breaking the bank. The sound quality is fantastic for the price, the ANC is pretty good for everyday use, and the comfort is there, too. You might run into a couple of minor issues here and there, like the occasional pairing glitch or the ear tips being a bit off, but overall, these earphones offer great value. If you're looking for something with good sound, solid noise cancellation, and a pretty smooth listening experience, I'd definitely recommend giving these a try.